Alright guys, here today's top stories in Out to the World segment. Number 1. This chubby guy on your screen right now is notorious for meddling in several elections across Africa. And guess what? He was in State House with Ruto 2 days ago, as you can see in this image. And shortly after his visit, here's the Iebc announcing new reforms, and I quote, this is an infographic from NTV. Iebc asks old voters to register afresh. Onto the body, Iebc shocker, electoral agency asks voters listed before 2012 to register afresh. Chairman Ithekon says current list only covers post-2012 names and old ones who submitted biometrics. So the question every Kenyan is asking themselves is this: who is this person? He is not Ruto's relative. He is not Ruto's age mate. He is not Ruto's tribesman. He is not even a Kenyan, but somehow he has a diplomatic passport. And anytime he enters this country, he goes straight to State House to meet with President Ruto. And always around his visitations, Iebc is always having policy changes. You saw him holding racks of money in the previous image. I believe this man is paid to figure out how to break, infiltrate, and manipulate electoral systems. He has cases in other countries because of exactly that. Sasa amekuja na system mpya, anasema unaona, these people were not registered on biometrics. Let's ask them to re-register. Those who fail to do so, we can take the backlog of their names, register them under fictitious biometric details, and that is what we can use to subsidize. It's part of what we can use to subsidize. Kuna ukora huu jamaa ako nayo, and he must be called to order. Let the Senate summon him or the National Assembly, but I trust the Senate more. National Assembly imejaa watu wengi ambao wanapiga kelele with little contribution. Number 2, Governor Lati Lelelit is one of the notorious governors that the Kenyan Senate urgently wants before them. And the other day they almost arrested him, but aliponyoka akatoroka. Since then, instead of changing his ways of corruption, the governor has gone to get protection spells from elders so that no one can touch his loot. Just have a look at this. And the annoying part is that probably each of those was pocketed 200,000 from the county's coffers. Now, still on the matter, Kenyans are now also demanding the arrest of the governor of Garissa. Apparently, he's even worse than Lelelit. Just listening to this.
Hii video naomba ifikie Steven Sifuna. Sifuna, tunakuomba pia huyu governor wa Garissa umkamate. Huyu pesa ya Garissa amemaliza yote. Hakuna maendeleo amefanya. Barabara imeharibika. Hakuna maendeleo yenye inaweza gusika. So tafadhali tunakuomba ukamate huyu. Huyu hata hawezi kukimbia kama ile ya Samburu. Huyu amenona hawezi kukimbia. Sifuna, tunakuomba kama youth wa Garissa. Hebu kamata hii pia. Hii hata hawezi kimbia. Tunashukuru.
Washikwe kabisa. Mimi sina huruma na mwizi. Anybody who is elected na anacheza na pesa ya wananchi, ati unaenda unanunua tissue 3,000 shillings. Ati unaenda unanunua vitamins ya wild animals. When you listen to some of the cases the Senate is dealing with, I promise you will want to do something very bad to some of these governors. So from a personal perspective, I am starting to think we need a constitutional change to give the Senate powers, not only to arrest, but to give a sentence to governors. Wapewe sentence, si kubwa sana, not exceeding 1 month. Ili kama umekuwa unaitwa na unatoroka kasa kaja, unapewa 1 month, unaenda kamiti. If you don't reform, you're given another month. Ukiendelea kucheza, unaongezewa tu hivyo dose, paka ubadilike. The Senate needs the power not only to arrest, but also to give prison sentences by the speaker. Now I'm starting to think it's very mandatory. I don't know what you guys think about it. Just drop me your comments in the comment section below and I'll do best to read them and to give you a response. So with that, here today's Ads of the Day.
Right now, I'm with my team headed to a client's house in Ruto for consultation. That is to take measurements of the windows, go through our catalog with the client, and then once they decide on the color and the fabric they want, we'll get busy sewing, and at long last, the curtains installation will be on us. So if you're looking for curtains, shears, curtain rods, curtain accessories, reach out to Phoenix Curtains and Interior Decor and we will sort you out. Call us on 0724 414153.
If you're in need of electrical wiring, solar installation, or electrical fittings such as strip lights, snake lights, downlighters, or chandeliers, contact Engineer Wycliffe at 0707 476602. and he'll get your house dapped up. If you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching for a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for David Wafula. Hit the subscribe button, you're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing David Wafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.